EIDL grant is back, baby. That's what I'm reporting across the board. Inside sources tell LALATE that EIDL grant will be back this week for certain types of applicants. First, agricultural, and second, businesses in low-income communities. This is second stimulus. This is before Biden's stimulus at the end of the month. And when Biden's stimulus comes back, the remainder $10,000 EIDL grant will be back as well. But insiders also tell LALATE that if you applied for a grant back in May and the grants ran out of money and you never got paid the $1,000, you could get that this week. And then under Biden, third stimulus, you get the remainder of the $10,000 grant. All really exciting, great news. In this overnight LALATE bombshell, I throw it back to an EIDL grant video of mid last year. I explain how to get the grant, the common questions and common pitfalls to avoid, and how to get to the finish line. Enjoy this overnight LALATE bombshell on the $10,000 EIDL grant. The EIDL grant portal reopens, and so does the coffin for the host of this channel, because you know I'm going to be put to death with all the problems SBA is going to put us all through again. Thanks for tuning in. This is LALATE. As always, like and subscribe to this channel and drop your comments below, and we may feature them in tomorrow's recording. And please hit that bell on the front of this channel so you get an alert when SBA does something different, which is, as you know, it's probably going to be like every hour now. And shortly we're going to be getting to 120 of your EIDL grant questions from yesterday. As you know, today has been a hot mess of excitement as the EIDL grant and loan portal from SBA reopened to all businesses. If you did not, you absolutely positively have to watch our EIDL loan video tonight. We went through the entire EIDL application. I'm telling you why this is important, because if you found us when we launched in early April, actually April 25th, you know that our first hit story was telling you how to fix things on your application. This time around, we're doing it we are ahead of the game. So we're telling you to watch that video and do the application correctly so there's nothing to fix. And that's where all in a happy, calm place going forward. So please watch that video before you apply for the application. If you've already applied for the application, still watch that video, because I want to ensure that you did it right. Today I'm going to be covering in this grant video both issues of grant. The viewers of this channel who are March and April applicants still waiting for the grant money, and the new viewers who, or existing viewers who are applying for the new grant and wondering about that grant money. And boy, there's a lot going on. One thing I have to apologize is I really have not been able to cover as many of your comments today as possible because of the excitement of this channel, of the portal opening. So I'll be covering your grant questions. If I missed your question, I apologize. Drop it in the comments below and I'll answer it tomorrow as everything settles down a little bit more. Finally, if you could do me one favor, kindly do the following personal favor. Can you watch the second stimulus check video, which we posted moments ago? It was a blockbuster when we did one on Sunday, and we just did a new one today. It looks like it's ranking well. We took the number 3 position on second stimulus check on Sunday behind those two interesting people, and we're very happy to have that number 3 position. So if you can get us into that number 3 position again, please watch that second stimulus check video as well. So let me get to some of your questions right off the bat before I get to those bombshells about the grant and your grant money, and I hope I get all the permutations done for you. Cornfed, hey LA newbies, and hey newbies to the channel. Listen to LALATE. So she has a comment for newbies. Hey LALATE, he knows his stuff about the SBA. I've been listening to him since April, and every night all of our season's viewers will agree with me. He does not jump the gun. If you're not sure, make a bite in the butt. Wish all the best. Keep up the good work. And yes, I love my OGs of this channel are staying here to help the newbies, because we all know all the tricks and turns and craziness of the SBA, and so we're ready for it the second round again. Annie H, great update. I'm wondering about these issues. Why aren't they getting more media coverage? I don't know. I think a lot of the broadcast news don't care about small businesses. I really don't. There is one small business reporter on CNBC. She does a wonderful job, but and she gets like one story booked to her per week practically, and that's it. I mean, I really don't know. Todd Justice, as follow-up on my last message, a comment a few days ago, I spoke to SBA who confirmed my bank account and rounding information. They did not have me click through the loan portal. I have not received a dime of the grant money. I was told to simply wait my bank account. Applied late March. I'll get to your type of situation shortly. Jeff Hansen, well done, LALATE. Have a relaxing evening. I think he was referring to last night. Hopefully I have one tonight because it's just, oh my goodness. Thank you for the viewership. And thank you for supporting the channel as well, Jeff. Mr. Orlando, and thank you for supporting the channel, Mr. Orlando, as well. Hope you feel better without the scarf. Yes, I've been doing the whole rounds today from eating food to scarves and everything else, and sunglasses on a hat. Phil Derrick, all of us put pressure on those senators getting the conversion of the EIDL. Yeah, one thing I haven't done today, and I gotta plug it again. If you have not gotten your EIDL process moving from March and April, and you for some reason, I'm gonna slap your hands and watch our videos over the weekend, you need to watch those videos. Those basically tell you that you'll get your loan approved if you call your senators right now, and you need to do it. Hopefully I remember to remind you as we get to the 10-minute mark, because that's really an important thing for my March and April applicants. Mary Jo, my husband and I applied for EIDL on April 14th. We're both independent contractors. I got the $1,000 grant. He did not. He got a denial letter. I was wondering, does it mean he's going to get a grant? Yes. I'll get to your situation shortly. Same thing. Shan's enlightenment. I love that. I received an email linked today asking. Okay, so that's the answer. This is actually answering the question from before. I got an email link today asking me to update my info for an advanced reconsideration application. I did, and I guess I'll see what's next. That is for the grant. That is the invite to get you the grant money when your loan is denied. I'll touch again on that when I get to the bombshells at the 10-minute mark. Servant of the Most High. Your following is growing faster than Javita's scarf collection. I don't know about that. She has a lot of scarves. Brandon Manuel sent this to Ted Cruz's office. Ted Cruz is not helping. Nor is Marco Rubio. So watch our videos for the weekend. Dean Merrill, thank you for supporting this channel as well, Dean. SBA Reconsideration Form 3502 for those wishing to get more grant money. HQ Vapes. I've been watching since late April. I have a vape store in Denver. I would have never known with that screen name. I got my grant and was denied the loan, did a reconsideration, told I have not had my reconsideration letter, so I called Kerry Gardner. I don't know who he is. He called on my behalf, see what's good at work. Okay. Annette, when you say Russian bot, that scares me. What is that? We don't need to worry about that because the portal is open. So, FetFem. Hello, LALATE and LA community. I just want to say hello. Love the channel. Heart. Thank you. And thank you for the dedication, everyone. So my husband and I received an email portal from SBA June 14th. So we applied on April 5th. Then we received an email saying your application's processing. Then we got status. Then we're reaching out in regards to your request for an EIDL advance as part of the application. We did not request for reconsideration at being denied for fear of multiple hard credits. No grant as of loan yet. I hope this helps. It will. I will be going over this shortly as well. Rocky Cesares. Great information. I emailed on Friday that you're speaking of. Talking info. Double updates. Yeah, I mean, basically what our stories were Friday and Saturday, because we did not think the portal was going to open today, was contact your senators. If you have not gotten your grant or loan approved, you need to contact your senators, your 2 senators in your state, and your House representative. You need to get that done because you need the loan to be processed. When I mean processed, I don't care if it's a denial or an approval. You need to have it processed because then you'll get the grant money. I'm going to explain to you that shortly what that means, but basically, if your loan is not processed and is still being handled and is sitting on a desk and is nowhere, you're not going to get grant money. Laura DeClet, hey, new subscriber, thank you for joining us, Laura. Love your staying with your friends, telling your friends about you. Can you please explain what you mean by over and under $25,000 collateral. Yes. So the EIDL loan terms and conditions says that you are collateralized if you take a loan amount of $25,000 and $1 or more. Repeat, $25,000 and $1 or more. Collateralized means that if you default, they can come and take the collateral. And a lot of the viewers think that they don't have any collateral. Oh no, the collateralization contract says they can take bank accounts, savings accounts, furniture, anything that your business has tied to it. So a lot of the viewers of this channel saw that and followed my advice and chose this really token number, which has become the token number of this channel, 24,900, have contacted SBA and reduced the amount. I'll address that right now since I didn't do a real great loan video today because of all the mess. Let me tell you right now, is if you have received a loan offer, you can go into the portal and go to the right and also contact SBA and also respond to the email and say, I want to reduce the loan amount to this. If you already signed the contract, the current policy of SBA is not to change the contract, so you can't reduce it lower. Finally, if you haven't got a loan offer, there's no reason to negotiate it lower. Just wait for the loan offer to come in. Tamara Miles, good morning, LALATE. I received a loan, however, I did not receive the grant. When will I receive the grant? How will it open? Robert Katz, I'll do that in 1 second. Robert Kratz, as you mentioned in the last few seconds of the great video, if someone receives an offer of $1,400, that would be a glitch. It is a glitch. We actually have that in our Tier 2 video today. That is a glitch. Everything you said in Tier 2 video is actually real statements by SBA. It is not, it may sound humorous, but it's actually sad because that were real statements. $1,000, $1,400, $1,200, $1, and $0 are glitches. It's needed to submit a whole new stack of forms. There's a way to convince it is a glitch. No, I mean, we've had representatives, we've had viewers of this channel call SBA, and some SBA reps have said, oh no, $1,000 is not a glitch. We really intend to have you on a loan for 30 years at $1,400. It is a glitch. And to make it even easier on your friend, if you want a higher loan amount, just ask for a negotiation of a higher loan amount. Let me do that as well, because I just did the lower one. Let me do the higher one. To negotiate a higher loan amount, do not accept the current loan amount. Go into the portal and send a message on the right side and ask to increase the loan amount. Also email SBA back at the email address that the portal came in at, and also call SBA. Moreover, if you've already signed the contract actually says in one of the terms and conditions that they can increase the loan amount within the first 2 years. When you're asking to increase the loan amount, do the following things. 1, say that you're financially able to afford the higher loan amount. 2, have financials documents to support that you're financially able to support the higher loan amount. 3, say that the loan amount that was offered was not sufficient enough for your business and have an explanation of why. And finally, just do a Google calculation and say, hey, the current loan amount is $129 a month, and the new loan amount is $169 a month. I can afford it $40 a month more. Those type of simple calculations always work really well. So let me get to the bombshells now about the grant. And boy, I mean, get your pen and paper ready because there's going to be a lot of stuff out all different directions. You know, we have so many permutations now as this channel changes and as the EIDL grant portal is opening. Going forward, I'm going to basically refer to people who applied for the EIDL grant and loan in March as the March applicants, those that applied in April as the April applicants, those that applied for the agricultural application as agricultural, and those that applied for the new application as the new ones or the June applicants. All right, so let me do my OGs, my March and April. So if you have if you had received grant money before the loan processing and are wondering where the remainder of the $10,000 is coming, it's not coming. There's no indication it's ever going to come, and I really don't think it's going to come at the moment. But, you know, there's always hope. Next, if you've not received grant money and you're a March and April applicant, you need to do this. You need to get that loan finalized. You need to get out of processing. And the way you get approved, if you want it approved, or certainly processed, is you contact your senator, because we detailed that in a video on Friday that senators are doing a 24-hour turnaround and getting loans approved literally the same day. I will indicate that the senators who are not doing that are Cory Booker, Kamala Harris, Marco Rubio, Ted Cruz, and a few in New Jersey, New York. They are a hot mess, and they're absolutely not helpful to anyone. So I hate to call people out, but that's the way it is. Other states are really, really wonderful senators. Thank God you are senators in those states, because those people are great. Maryland and Washington and Oregon are doing great jobs. All right, so then when you're approved, let me say if your loan is finally denied, in your March or April applicant, your loan is denied, you then need to write a reconsideration letter to SBA asking for your grant money and asking for reconsideration of the denial of the loan. Then what will happen is the following. You're going to get a portal invite to get the grant money. This is separate than the loan portal, and it will come within about a week. And it'll ask for your accounting information. It's just like that person said in those comments before. And you go in there, you provide your accounting information, your bank account information, and then it's about a week thereafter you'll get the money. It's absolutely happening. It's not like it's a few people. It happens for everyone now. So it's a great situation. We were the first to break this. We're always on the first to really break these nuances of changing developments. And this was about, I think it was about 2 Thursdays ago. So it's about 2 weeks ago, a week and a half ago. So it will happen. Next, if your application for the loan is an offer or it's been accepted, you need to do this. You need to call SBA, say, where's my grant money? When am I going to receive the grant money? How am I going to receive the grant money? And then that will trigger them to send that same email to you. After doing this for 4 weeks, it does not appear that SBA inherently sends you that grant email for my March and April applicants when your loan is approved, unless you ask. I don't know why. All right, so that is the grant. Finally, for my March and April people, a lot of you have said, well, no, a few of you have said the following. One, you want to use the reconsideration email to ask for the remainder of the $10,000 grant. I mean, you can do it. You ain't going to get it. I mean, it's absolute waste of ink, but you can certainly do it. Next, it's generally not my viewers, someone else's viewers who are jumping to this channel, are saying you're going to reapply on the new portal to get the remainder of the $10,000 grant. Oh, no, you are not. That is absolutely against the law. You cannot do that. So if you, Jessica James, got $1,000 in April as a real estate broker, sole proprietor, and you're not happy with that and want the remainder of the $10,000, and you're going to reapply for your same Social Security number, you know what they're going to say? They're going to say, I see you. We gave you money before. We're not going to give you a penny again. So don't do that. You're not allowed to do that. All right, so now let me get to the June grant applicants, which are new viewers to this channel and are also some of my OGs who have other businesses. And let me go over this because it's already percolating in the comments to this afternoon's videos about the new portal. And I'm going to go over this today, and I'm going to probably go over it until I'm dead. So you cannot reapply with your same Social Security number for another grant. There's no such thing. So let me make very clear. If you, because there's so many darn permutations here. If you applied as an individual, John Jones, for a grant because you're a hairdresser in March and got $1,000, but John Jones also is a painter and has a separate Schedule C for painting and wants to now apply again for a grant, you can't. Absolutely can't. That's the same Social Security number. That's the same you. I don't care you have 20 Social Schedule Cs on your same tax return. You had one opportunity, that was it. You know, it's $1,000 per employee, so why would there be another employee? It's still you. So no, you cannot do that. Two, as I said before, you can't do it to get the remainder of the $10,000. That's incredulous. Three, there are some of you who have applied before as a solo, like Joel James, but then you also own a corporation that is separate and apart from Joe James's hairdresser. Let's say it's a shoe manufacturer, and it's a corporation, it has its own EIN, has its own tax return. And if it was impacted by COVID-19, it can apply with the new application that went live today, the new portal went live today. Absolutely. Third, if you applied for a business in March or April, and now you have another business in March or April, this is again a different EIN. This is again a different tax return. It's again a different bank account, and it was separately impacted by COVID-19. It can also apply with the new portal today. Things need to be separate. I expect to see a lot of unusual tax structures in comments, so I'm going to try my best to deal with strangeness. Ultimately, it's when they see that this is totally something different, or when they see it's absolutely the same person just coming with a handout for the same amount of money he got before. They're two very different situations, and I think you know where this is. So in that spirit, if you follow that spirit, I think you'll be fine, and I think it's really exciting good news. Last, and this is the $1 million question, with the new applications, when you're going to get the grant money, how are you going to get the grant money, when's it going to come? I just don't know. So this is Monday. I thought the portal maybe would go live on like Wednesday or Friday and have a few days to relax. No, I would like today. So who knows? You know, if you get grant money for the new portal, tell me when you get it, and I'd love to know. At this point, you know, what I'm guessing, but I don't know, I'm totally guessing, is that they're not going to pay grant money to the new portal applicants until their loans are denied or approved. So they're going to hold that grant money out here and have you go through that whole loan process. And you say, I only want grant money. No, you have to go through the whole loan process because it's Jovita late. But I don't know. I'm guessing. Let's get to a couple more of your comments before I die from all this confusion. I mean, just why does she make it so confusing? I mean, open and close the portal and close it and open. I'm just leave it open. All right. It's like, what's going on with these people? Rain Cole was approved for the EIDL money. When was the money sent to me? My bank returned the money. Yeah, I saw this comment. I've never had a view with the money returned. I don't know what that means. Samuel Lombardo, wow, this hocus pocus can make your money rain. Rocky Zarzars, can you show the portal looks like? I got an email to update bank for the grant. I've seen the grant. He's asking for the grant portal, not the application portal for the new process. I've seen it. It's very simple. It doesn't look like anything else. It doesn't look like the streamlined application. You'll know it when you see it. It has the SBA's logo on it. It does not have Jovita Valate's logo at all. Tim Rice, please provide me the Honorable Jovita's email. It's just everywhere. Her email address, loan officers' phone numbers, they're just everywhere. Sandra O, if you pay yourself with EIDL loan, do you have to claim it as income? Oh boy, I'm not answering that. That's just, there's going to be a lot of real confusing income questions. So hopefully I'll have them by next year. And why are you asking me 2020 tax return questions? Like, you know, people haven't even done their 2019 returns. James Power, the tier 2 reps told me that 2,500 loan approval is likely a glitch. How can I get to increase the amount? I already covered that. Wade, I'm glad someone admits it's a glitch and not a bitch. Wade Albert, if you apply in the new upcoming portal and loan and grant, will you get the grant 3 days like before? You have to wait for the approval denial. Keep up the fight. I don't know. I know that the agricultural, the first few days, they got them in 3 days, and then the next week they got them like a year later, you know, like ages later. I don't know. Pano Bartis, SBA is having a software glitch affecting their phones and computers. I'm not surprised. I mean, it's just, everything's a hot mess there. Onario Soto, whoa, the horses in the stop the press. Whoever said about Whataburger? Tom Alison, 330 Vortex, long story, got the loan approved. Wow. I'm really happy for my 330 Vortex viewers. I mean, you've been with me so long. I didn't know you when you were on 330, but I met you in April. And boy, a lot of my 330 Vortex viewers have really come out of it. As I've said to you, and I remember Ernesto Camacho, who was, I don't know if he was a 330 though, but he was an OG. I said, please, OG, stay around and help the newbies as the issues unfold. I know a lot of my OGs are applying for their other businesses, so I think the community will stay the same. But please don't jump ship when you get your loan and ride off into the sunset and play, you know, some music. Please stay and help everyone else, because that was how we got going. Was we were all helping one another. Dean Lawley, except Jovita, she wasn't helping anyone. Dean Lawley, hey, is the SBA going to give everyone who applied and approved for the grant alone another 3 months of relief if I got $1,000 grant and $2,900? Will I receive another $20? No, no. It just looks like they're just doing that and that's it. Laura Ray, but please watch our second stimulus check video, because we talk about all these strange, unusual things that are really twisting and turning today. Preston Wallace. I applied for the EIDL. I got an offer and it was funded $99,000, but I want to know how can I request $300,000 to be more exact. They're not going to give you $300,000 unless it makes sense under the calculation of what you list as your 2019 earnings and cost of goods sold. Boy, what a day. It started with Tier 2, which I'm glad you all liked. It then passed into EIDL loan for a rush job for us to go over to really review the entire streamlined application. Please watch that video. I'll drop in the links above. We did Javita on a rush job. It was not as funny as I would like it to have been, but, you know, can't knock it out of the park all the time. Second stimulus check. Please watch that video. And finally, this one. As always, stay at LA for more.